So, okay, we are going in. Grobyl has a little disadvantage here in this match because he's Ishuma and has the first turn. That's what you don't want to see as Ishuma. But overall, a nice start hand. Or what do you think?
Yeah, I have to agree. He has like one outmaneuver, one snow maiden, one Shinji. He has actually no, he has three outmaneuver. So yeah, he has a good start here.
We will see how well the Dark Assassins will work against Zardoz. Because of the fact that yeah, he has the Swarms and the Earthquakes, and it's not really helpful to have Dark Assassins in this lineup.
That is true. Well, the plant is not really disturbing him that much, but it costs him an attack.
Yes, costs him one attack, and now I think the Snow Maiden will come on the field. At least I would play it like this. Nope. He prefers a 2-point unit here and drawing a card. That's interesting.
That is weird. I like the play of Trupiciel that because he knows the enemy will outmaneuver, he doesn't play an Oliphant, he plays the plant, which surely gains him some time until the insect swarm, which might come right here.
Exactly, just for the new players to explain. And here comes the first swarm, Dark Assassin is dead, and also the ambush guy. That was more or less obvious, that's why I would have played more a 4-point unit, because you know Zardoz is playing with swarms, and this is really
Yeah, the plant was really... so for those who don't know, the plant cannot be moved around. Once it's at the place, it has to stay there.
Exactly, so it has anchored. That's the official name. It's anchored. A lot of guys has, a lot of units has anchored, like the Void Shade as well for Forgotten.
I
for
love
Academy.
the Void Shade.
Yeah, the Void Shade is amazing. And yeah, if something is anchored, you also, I have seen this so many times in the last days, you can't homebound it, you can't town portal it, you can't puppet master it, you can't do anything with it. It's just staying there for the rest of the game, and you will not be able.
Earthquake, and means another Dark Assassin gone, and now he already took 7 damage, and in the late game, and usually Ishuma has a bit of a problem if she doesn't have board cards.
But what we have to say now the Griffin is dead, the Harpy is dead, and here can come another Dark Assassin or the Spring Spirit. He is deciding to the Dark Assassin. Now the field looks really good for Grobyl. He has eaten 7 damage, that's okay so far. And the field is looted but one swarm, and everything is gone again, that he know.
That is weird why he didn't play the Spring Spirit, because there could be another area of another Earthquake or Swarm, but obviously there's not.
That's really nice now for him. The bottom lane is blocked with the plant, so he can't even outmaneuver on an open slot.
And Path of the Ancients is really annoying for...
Oh, that's even worse. He can't even outmaneuver a bit now. So, yeah, the Dark Assassin will have some problems here. It's also not killable. Also not with the special ability of Ishuma. He can only bring the Tainted Orc on 1 HP maximum.
No, he can't target him, so that's a bit of a shame for him.
Oh, he can't target him. And he has no Peo, so really no chance to kill him. Okay, he is wooting him in one lane, I guess, and will move the Peo away now, probably.
Yeah, Dark Assassin.
The Dark Assassin, of course.
Wow. Well, there might be the Sunburst problem. Well, he won't. He goes against the plant.
He's thinking about the Sunburst here, obvious. But if trupiciel has another insect swarm now, Grobyl is really in hard trouble, because the whole board would be cleared up, like we see now. One more swarm and this game is almost decided, but like he has it not.
And the Mana Storms should return soon. We haven't seen Mana Storms in some turns, so we might see some Mana Storms showing up soon.
But here are coming really fat units by trupiciel out. That's what you don't want to see as Grobyl. Such big units, and also almost the whole melee line is blocked now. That means outmaneuvers are also not longer working. Well, they are still working, but not on the way you want to have it. You can just outmaneuver it and killing one of your own units.
Oh wow, another Path of the Ancients.
Another paths. Yeah, but the outmaneuver is not helping anyway. I mean, what do you want to do with the Wheelchair Rider or the Oliphant?
So you see one of the problems with Sanctuary. He has his hand full of melee stuff, or so, because Sanctuary has no flyers. You sometimes end up with hands all of the same unit type. To be honest, his back row is filled out anyway.
Yeah. That looks really, really, in my opinion, for now, especially since we know that Grobyl is playing without spells, only with Cleansing Light, this game looks really done for me. For Grobyl, he will really have a hard time to come back here, especially with probably spells that are clearing up almost everything. We see the highest unit by Grobyl has still only 4 HP, not more. That was, by the way, but still is a smart move here. With the Shinji warrior in front of the Tainted Orc, so the Tainted Orc has to suicide himself if you want to kill it.
And he will probably, because otherwise he will die anyway, and the Shinji warrior will survive.
So Dark Assassin is dead. But now, yeah, unfortunately we are not seeing Trupiciel's hand here. That would be really interesting. It depends a lot on what he has. For example, a Might of Nature would be really helpful soon as well. Even if, especially against Grobyl with 2 Cleansing Lights and 3 Stream Singers, it's maybe not so... it will not be so long on the field, probably.
Yes, but he doesn't know the deck, so he goes for 4 magic. Will there be the Might of Nature? There is the Might of Nature.
Out, but it's not really helpful in this situation. Yeah, he is saving his Oliphant, definitely. But the Tainted Orc, he is still dying, because with the special ability of Ishuma, he has exactly still 3 damage on this lane. Okay, the next Oliphant is of course a real wonderful play for him now.
So it depends a lot if Grobyl gets an answer to that Might of Nature. Otherwise, it's surely, yeah, not very good for him.
Yeah, but now he can outmaneuver one of the Oliphants, dealing 4 damage onto the hero and blocking with the Snow Maiden and I guess he's playing the Nerani, the bottom lane. And the Tainted Orc is also dead. That means the bottom lane looks not so scary for him, and on top is only a little Oliphant. He needs a lot of time till he is able to break through.
Yeah, but every second, he's 14 life is a lot, and he's only on 12.
He's drawing a card. That is really, really interesting.
So the Orc survives.
Yeah, that means that the Orc survives. I would not have done this like this, because why he's drawing here? He has 2 units that cost together 7. He has 8 resources, so he would only waste 1 resource and would kill the Tainted Orc for this, and this is really important in my opinion. Yeah, he's doing the move like I thought normally, but now he has the problem that he can't kill the Tainted Orc, because he's not using his special abilities. That's, in my opinion, a misplay here.
Well, he probably just wanted to get badly a Stream Singer, or...
Yeah... Maybe he was searching for the Cleansing Light, or... I mean, he has 5 out of, I think, 37 cards left or something like this in the deck. It's
to be honest, Cleansing Light, if he draws a card, he cannot up his magic, so...
Yes, that would not have worked. So it was 3 out of... But still, he wanted to draw cards to dispel it as soon as possible.
Yes,
so Cleansing Light would still be helpful.
He can't even play a Stream Singer now.
Yeah, now he has blocked all his back row, and...
now there will be charge.
But he has at least suicided his own... Oh, and here's a Sunburst.
Oh, here go the last hopes. Well, not the last, but another one. Oh, this is so painful to watch.
For 0 costs the Vulture Rider on the field after he has killed already 4 of the opponent units. That's the best case. And it looks really, really, really bad for Grobyl now, right here.
He cannot deal with the tanks effectively because he did a too risky startup where he always lost his units. Yeah, I think he risked a bit too much there.
Yeah, definitely. I think the Spring Spirits would have a better impact in this game if he would have played them. He had 1 at least. So Dark Assassins was a bit too aggressive, especially against a real defense Zardoz deck here.
Yeah, and also the Peo is kinda... He doesn't want to use it, but if he doesn't use it, there might be an Earth Grasp out soon.
Yeah. It looks really done for me here so far. He has still no answer on the Might of Nature. There are still 2 Oliphants on the field. And yeah, Zardoz can already use his ability with 10 points next turn. Again, he has done it already in the last turn with the Tainted Orc. So he can also easily break through the top lane and kill both without a problem, only with a charge on the Oliphant. And
he might just outmaneuver and dealing the damage on top and hoping for some...
Another Peo maybe. That would be enough. If he find another Peo and another outmaneuver, maybe this could be enough. I think he is going on this plan now. Yes.
Yeah, it's actually the best thing
Definitely.
I guess as well. I mean, obviously, the field will be probably too full for him to handle, but he won't win on board control anyway.
Exactly. Here comes the Swarm, really, really painful, and the Earth Grasp. That means the board is completely cleared up now for trupiciel. The Swarm was a perfect card in this situation, and especially in combination with the Earth Grasp. But like it seems, he is not blocking the top lane. No,
Yeah, but
he's blocking the top lane. Oh, with a Crusher.
It wouldn't matter anyway because Earth Grasp is out. Oh,
yeah,
there's a Cleansing Light.
But we know how many Dispels Grobyl has, so he can easily with 10 points playing a Peo, an outmaneuver, and a Dispel. So the Earth Grasp was not really a big problem overall. But he has not the Peo, that is his problem. Without the Peo, this is a bit harder.
He would need like he also. I mean, of course, now cleared. Now if he would use Gazier, it would be good, but he has no Gazier.
And he is not on free magic as well, so even if he would have it, it would not work.
Sure.
And now 7 points left. It's hard to block this, especially against the Zardoz, who can give
Yeah,
Swift to a unit. I think this game is
he
over.
He can only block 2 lanes.
And that's not enough. Never. It can't be enough. This game is over.
Yeah, he can go down. No, I think if he uses Naori Sirencia.
Yeah, to bring the Oliphant or the Crusher behind one of the...
yeah, and then block that lane as well. Then
gives
he
him
has
one more
another turn. If not another Merc showing up.
Nope, no Mercs. That's really helpful for him now. And he is only waiting for... But now he has also no outmaneuver left. That makes it even harder, even if he's drawing a Peo. To get... I mean, he has to draw 2 cards now that are bringing him the win. It's not longer only 1 card. He needs now to draw a Peo in the next turn and an outmaneuver. And this is really, really, really not realistic. So... I guess this first match is going to trupiciel here.
It's just you have to play like this because at least at Grobyl's point, you know you're probably gonna lose that, but you put yourself into a situation where a lucky top deck might win you the game.
Exactly. And especially if let's be fair, if trupiciel would not draw the next insect swarm, he would not have an option to kill everything on the field in the last turn. So, and this would give the option maybe to finish already. For Grobyl, so it was definitely the right play in this situation. To gamble a bit, to play really aggressive now, and to...
And also, if you think the Shinji Warrior can't be cleared with 1 attack, he cannot use his hero ability, and also the bottom lane. Oh!
Nice here by trupiciel. Healing up the units, that means at least the bottom is not dying against the Neurani. And now I think he will suicide both against the Shinji Warrior.
Yeah, he should.
Because of a week of mercenaries showing up and another outmaneuver, oh, another swarm! Oh, that is painful, and here's the win. Oh, why he was thinking so long about it? That was not so hard to see, was it?
Yeah.
Maybe, to be honest, I mean, they are sitting in Paris on the Games Week, and we have seen some pictures on Twitter about it. Some guys around you, and was the first match, so also some...
they have 2 minutes, there's no need to rush, it's not a Swiss tournament.
Exactly, so he was just thinking about his move a bit longer, but I think he has seen it really early.
As we've seen, this matchup is a lot closer than the one before, and it has been a close game. I think if Grobyl played it a bit smarter early game, there might be been a few more damages to then maybe win it.
Yeah, definitely. So we are going instantly in the second game, and this time Grobyl has his Dispels on his hand, and he has what every Ishumer wanna have, the second turn. And we know trupiciel is playing without 1-point units, that means he can't play anything, and Grobyl can try to get the field control really early with the Spring Spirits here, that are hard to kill for Zardoz, because 4 HP is good.
4 HP is good, but his hand is not that amazing. No outmaneuver, only melee actually. Yeah. And I mean, a Stream Singer and Cleansing Light, he doesn't need them both.
Yeah, it's not a perfect hand, but he was holding it because he has the 2-point force at least. And the Spring Spirits, I think he has realized in the last game that the Spring Spirits are more important than the Dark Assassins. because they are not dying against a single swarm or a single earthquake. So this is really helpful. And now we see what he is doing. He's flooding the field really early, and
I see an earthquake incoming.
yes, here it
There's
comes.
the earthquake.
And yeah, but still, one unit is at least on the field.
And now the Vanisame, I hope.
Yep, he's playing the Vanizame, doing the first damage, and now everything. Yeah, trupiciel has some hard problems. The Mana Storm is here as well. If he's playing a Quake or a Swarm, he can't play anything else. And the Vanizame will definitely survive this turn, whatever he's doing. I think the Swarm is coming, otherwise he would not skill on free magic.
Wow.
Oh, that's not a good play in my opinion here.
Yeah, that's kind of, I mean, we don't know what his other cards are, though.
We don't know it, but yeah, he also was scared to block with, maybe even if he would have Oliphant or Tainted Orc, it's incredible risky to block because the outmaneuver abilities of Ishuma, I mean, he will have it anyway.
Oh, I don't tell me you play both. Oh, at least that now that is really a learning process. I feared that he plays the Dark Assassin and the Shark Guard, and then an Earthquake comes.
Yeah, but here comes the next Swarm, and still we see the Shinji Warrior is surviving. At least one unit is still on the field. But trupiciel has a nice start here with one Earthquake, 2 Swarms. If he would not have this game would almost be over.
And yeah, he's still a lot of cards, and I mean 2 cards are at the moment useless for Grobyl.
That's true. Here comes the blocker.
Why he needs to outmaneuver now?
Yeah, this guy will definitely be outmaneuvered. I think outmaneuvered with the 4-point unit in combination with the Dark Assassin.
He can't. There is Path of the Ancients.
Oh, again! Oh. And he also, that's a big problem because he can't even kill the Harpy now.
He probably should pay your Dark Assassin, draw a card. Or draw a card first.
Yeah, he knows that Zadok is playing with Earthgrasp, so maybe it would be a good idea to play the Peo away, but if he is playing the Peo, he has not really a big field presence, you know? And I think this was the right way. He still has one outmaneuver at least, and he has a way better field control now.
The only thing I wonder why he just didn't let this Shinji Warrior stay there.
Yeah, because I think he knows that he has to rush down with Zadok, and he is preferring to have a unit more on the field. I think this is the reason for that, and I think it's also the right move here, to be honest. Because you know, if he's losing the field control one time now, this game is over. And now another Cleansing Lights, that's what he really don't want to see.
And of course another Path of the Ancients.
And another Path of the Ancestors.
I really don't like those passive events, to be honest, but yeah, that's the way it is. He can outmaneuver the Harpy, which he will do.
Yes. And now he will let stay the Shinji Warrior definitely, and will also. I would also play now
the Snow Maiden.
I would play the Snow Maiden. He's playing the Peo because he is scared of the Earthgrasp and he needs the damage. It's also acceptable, but I prefer more board control here.
Yeah, I guess I would have done the same. Well, as long as there are no more area of effect spells, it's still okay. I mean, there's still a chance that trupiciel will play, yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And this is really good for, I mean, why should you be scared of Earthgrasp if you have 2 Cleansing Light and a Stream Singer?
Yeah, that's true. I would have played the Snow Maiden, I guess.
Yeah, me as well.
Okay, here the Archer is suiciding against the Shinji Warrior. That's a good deal for Grobyl here. What he is really missing is a few more outmaneuvers here to do the last damage. If he is only able to attack 1 or 2 more times with the top guy, especially with a
I think there's now some options. I think he should Mercs.
Yeah, Mercs definitely.
And then he also sees if he wants to draw a card or just use a Cleansing Light.
Exactly. Definitely the Harpy has to die. And after that he has still enough points to play the Snow Maiden and the Ambush guy, the Zaga, whatever hunter. So Light of Tomorrow is not even a big problem in my opinion, actually.
Pale.
But well, look on the hand on trupiciel. He has not even so many cards left, so maybe it would be also helpful to discard it.
This looks really good now for...
I would dispel now and play the hunter. So the card advantage is not getting too big for trupiciel, and
Or you can just stream singer it, then you add a more board presence.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah, that's what he's
I
doing.
would probably stream, yeah, exactly, because
Yeah.
he is still on the hand and he doesn't know that there is a cleansing light in the hood. Oh, and there is the outmaneuver. This is looking really good for Grobyl.
No outmaneuver. Where did you see an outmaneuver?
On the top of his deck.
Ah, okay, I have not seen it. I have looked on the payo and thought, what the fuck? Yeah, that looks really, really done for him now. That's really helpful.
Well, it is. A swarm would still be bad, but if there's just units, I think it should be fine for Grobyl.
Yeah, but think on the fact that trupiciel has already used 2 or even 3 swarms, I don't know it. I think 2. The chance is not so high to find another swarm so early now. And that's what Grobyl knows, of course.
Yeah, and there's still a chance that he might still play his Light of Tomorrow. Well, now he can't play a Light of Tomorrow, that's pretty clear.
Yeah, no, it's not possible. But I still think this is pretty over, and like you see, like you have seen, I have not seen it. If an outmaneuver is coming, this game is also over in the next turn, I think. The outmaneuver, I think not that trupiciel can block every lane. No, he can't.
Oh, this guy is a pain.
Yeah, but what is he doing now? He is not doing a lot. And this costs him 5 points, and now he can only block 1 more lane. Okay, he can block 1 more lane with a paddler, that's helpful, definitely. But now with the... Yeah, he needs another another path. That's not good. But still, he can do 4 damage, and he still has a payo. He only has to wait after it for the payo. So he can definitely do 4 damage here.
Yeah, he could with the pay. Where do you see else? Oh, he can move around.
Yeah, I would do. I mean, in this situation, I would deal the 1 damage with the singer, outmaneuver the Oliphant to the. I would kill after the paddler and outmaneuver the Oliphant on the paddler's position. And that would. Oh, another outmaneuver. That's the game, I guess. Now he is really, really in a good spot.
Alright, 3 damage, 4 damage.
Yeah, but he can't kill here.
No.
He can come exactly on 1 damage actually, but he still has outmaneuver in the back for the next turn, so that's definitely helpful. And now he will outmaneuver the Oliphant on the position of the paddler.
I think putting in front of the Zafira, or has she charge? No, she has no charge. So he can put the Dune. Oh no, he does it like that.
Okay, he's playing.
Alright, on 1 life.
Front of the singer, that's the same, doesn't matter.
And with outmaneuver on their hand, it's gonna be hard for trupiciel to actually win this game.
Yes, definitely. Even another payo would win the game, almost 100%, even if trupiciel has the clear up. But if he has the clear up, also all his own units are dead, and he would need 2 swarms for it, or 1 swarm and 1 quake would also be enough. But I guess...
Yeah, this has been the thing when the Sarduk player is too slow to actually build up. And the Light of Tomorrow really hurt him. I think it was a bit... maybe his hand didn't offer any good opportunities. We didn't see that. But a full melee line might actually save him.
Yeah.
No, no, Zafira will die and...
Exactly,
no?
and after it's outmaneuver. No, the top lane is dying. The top lane is dying, and after it's outmaneuver,
yeah,
whatever, and the game is done. This is game over. Oh, he's doing it even easier because he has drawn the payo and just killing Zafira with the special ability, and now trolling a bit.
Yeah,
and
now
winning
with the stream singer.
Balls of Steel Grobyl.
1-1. So as we see, the matchup is closer, and yeah, as we also see, it's important for Ishuma to get in damage early.
It's definitely a nice game here so far, and really well played by Grobyl.
I think he learned from the mistakes before, to be honest. He played a lot smoother here.
Yeah, but we don't know if he really have learned, or he just don't get the payos in this game. He has the Dark Assassins. He was not getting 1 single, so we don't know if he would have played it again. Maybe we see it in game 3, what is coming now. The final match, that means this game is deciding who's the winner of this round.
My bets are on Grobyl now. I think now after that weird first game, I think he knows now how to play the deck good.
By the way, guys, sorry that I can't look in the chat so often today. Yeah, it's a bit hard to talk with Grobyl.
First turn.
Yeah. The first game is definitely a big disadvantage always for every Sanctuary and especially Shuma. Especially against Zardock, who has no 1-point unit, so that's a little disadvantage for Grobyl here. It's the same like in the first game, where Grobyl also was in the first turn and losing it.
Exactly, but I don't think that it was a loss actually on that. So he goes for the range unit.
Yeah, he wanna get at least one lane under control, and since he knows that now no Swarm can come in this turn, it's also more or less a safe pick.
Yeah, had he placed the Spring Spirit, there might have been an Oliphant against the Spring Spirit, and it would have been painful.
Or an Earthquake, and the Spring Spirit is just dead. And the Harpy is still alive with 4 HP. So that was definitely the right move here.
I'm expecting, well, another Earthquake, otherwise it's weird that he would put his units just there. Alright, 2 range units. It's not a bad start, but if now the tanks start dropping down, it's not a lot of damage he will deal. And there's the Tainted Orc.
Tainted Orc is really helpful, but he will get outmaneuvered. But still, the Tainted Orc is hard to get under control for Grobyl here. You can move him somewhere to somewhere, but, well, if this is the best decision, I don't know, because I think he will play the outmaneuver guy in front of how's this guy called? The 101 guy, girl.
Wandering Bard.
The Wandering Bard. He will play it in front of it and outmaneuver the Tainted Orc on the bottom, maybe. That's what I would do here in this situation, I guess. But still, he has some problems also on top, because he can't kill the Harpy, and
yeah,
a Swarm is really obvious. Earthquake is really obvious in the next turn, so he's losing a minimum of 1 unit. But if he is bringing the pressure with the 4-point outmaneuver melee, probably after Earthquake he has no blocker for this lane in the next turn, so it's still the best move in my opinion. Because the Bard would die, so...
Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot really good moves, I think. Oh.
Yeah, oh, he's doing it a bit different. He's suiciding his Hunter definitely here, just because he knows that he will die. And he don't really do so much damage like it seems.
If he can keep the Tainted Orc in the top lane, it's not even that bad. I mean, to kill that guy, you don't want to waste the spell now, because it doesn't really bring... But Earthquake is not that good on that field at the moment.
Exactly, he kills also his own Barden and gives...
And to kill, and you don't want to just move the Orc and attack with the Harpy, so he probably has to attack with the Orc to topple.
That is painful. So early the unique stronghold unit here, and that is really painful. The field looks really well for trupiciel now. Some 2 big units with the Tainted Orc and Sephira. And yeah, we know...
Oh yeah, he used the Wandering Bard to search for Sephira.
Yeah, exactly, and...
She has magic resist, right?
Yeah, she gives charge, I think, and she has magic resist, yes. Or spell resist, I don't know. Not sure.
Oh yeah, that could be. We will see. Okay, attack her.
I think she has spell resist, to be honest, but I'm not absolutely sure. I'm not a stronghold player.
Me neither. It's again like the free Spring Spirit. I mean, that's really painful if you have Shark Guard and Spring Spirits later in the game.
Yeah, it's a real cheap hand for Grobyl now here, where he is not able to deal with the fatties by trupiciel, at least not in the moment. And yeah, it's not only that the Tainted Orc, for example, or Sephira is a good blocker, they are also in the same aspect a good pusher. Oh, it's magic resist like we see. Only 1 damage.
Yeah, and she gives out no, she gives Swift and not
exactly.
Charge.
Yeah,
the hero ability gives both though.
That's what I mean. Swift, of course. We have seen it already with the Harpy in the last turn.
Yeah, and he will probably kill the bottom with the orc. Oh.
That's really, really, really nice here. And in the same turn, he can also kill on the bottom the outmaneuver with the Swift on the Tainted Orc now. And that means a completely cleared up field. And if trupiciel has maybe another Oliphant or Tainted Orc now, he still has 4 points. That looks like a real bad field for Grobyl. No, it's only a Harpy and a Earthgrasp. Earthgrasp is not so helpful here. Let's be honest, if he would have another Tainted Orc now, this game would be almost done. There would almost nothing.
He cannot deal with the Sephira, which is his problem, because
exactly.
The Swift guys moving around is really hurting him.
He has a chance to kill Sephira here with the Peo and the Snow Maiden and the special ability of Ishuma in the same turn. That would be an option.
No, because Earthgrasp at the moment.
Oh, right. Earthgrasp was just played. That was probably specially done for us. Oh God, what's wrong with me? I'm not seeing anything. I have even said it. Okay, but here comes the Shinji Warrior as a blocker, and another blocker for... Yeah, but this just means for Grobyl now that's a... that was a real smart move overall. Because now Sephira can't really attack without dying, so she could...
Well, he can outmaneuver with the hero ability.
Yeah, but then he would not play anything else, and the Shinji Warrior is just following him for the rest of the game.
Well, he can kill the...
Oh, that's really nice here. So that's a... Oh, another Earthquake. Oh, that's wonderful for trupiciel here in this situation.
Okay, this is really painful.
That is really, really painful. One Earthquake was already painful enough to clear up almost everything. Oh, no, completely everything. But this is even worse because now he's also taking damage.
And he really needs to get rid of the units now. Sephira is dead now, at least. That is good news.
Yeah.
But still, with the Zardok ability, a Tainted Orc is the pain.
Definitely.
He needs to fetch Rhea.
Yeah, he's blocking it just with a Barden. He thinks that, yeah, there will not come a crack for it, but still the ability by Zardok can come if you want to do it. But the real good news for Grobyl is now that he has a unique Sanctuary.
Yeah, Rhea is really the only good thing at the moment.
Yeah. And another outmaneuver we have also to say, and the Cleansing Light to get rid of
whatever
whenever he wants.
For those who don't know, Rhea, if she is played or attacks, prevents an enemy unit from attacking for the next turn, which is really helpful because she can block a lane and prevent another unit from attacking.
Exactly. And the best thing is if you shadow image Naya.
Yeah, all the new ones.
That's so badass. If you shadow image such a unit, it's like, oh, 2 units can't attack and I'm attacking with 3 damage. That's cool.
I have the problem always with Hafsfala, we're having 2 crippling counters.
Yeah, that's also badass. It's all with all these new units, shadow images are like crazy against it. But this we will not see in this lineup, of course.
Yes. So
would be surprising.
So trupiciel doesn't go for the damage, he will go for the field control. Yeah, on the other hand, if he just done 4 damage and not expanding his board, that would have been a bad play as well. So I guess Grobyl has some good chances because that wasn't like the worst thing that could have happened to him.
Yeah, definitely. At least he's a bit back in the game now. He has 2 units on the field, the Harpy is insta-dead with the ability of Ishuma. On top, the Harpy will not attack, I guess, otherwise she's suiciding. Yeah, she is running away. Another outmaneuver is helpful. Definitely we will see the Naya now. That's so helpful to block, I guess, the attack of the Tainted Orc. Because he is a painful thing. In the same turn, killing the Harpy and maybe also playing a Hunter on top or something like this. I mean, if he plays Naya now on the bottom lane to block this lane and in the same move preventing the Tainted Orc from attacking, clearing up in the same turn the Harpy and playing a Hunter on top, this looks incredibly strong for him. Because the Harpy on the bottom can't deal with Naya How is she called exactly?
Rhea, and she can't attack
Rhea.
or
So-
will die to the retaliation.
Yeah, exactly. The Harpy can't even attack, and after it, this game looks really strong, and trupiciel needs an idea how to deal with Rhea, because also the Tainted Orc has to move away, otherwise he's dying. But he's dying on every other lane as well.
More outmaneuvering on the way and the cleansing light. So I guess that's the clearest. I mean, it's pretty clear what Grobyl should do here. Stalker on the top lane, Rhea on the bottom. And exactly. Oh, he's killing the Harpy. So he doesn't want... That's also okay. He doesn't want any single damage on his Rhea. Maybe because, Sardok's ability, you might want to save your Rhea as long as you can.
Yeah, it's definitely also a good move here. But that's exactly... Overall, it's almost the same move like we have expected here. He has a problem now. I guess another Swarm will come out here. No, a Divine Intervention to heal up everything. That's, of course, really, really helpful in the situation. So at least everything is still alive. But what we definitely see is... Ooh, that's nice here, the Archer on bottom as well. I guess now, latest on, the Harpy will die with the special ability. Or will he outmaneuver maybe the Crusher? Here are incredible many options now for Grobyl, what he can do, and no of those options look really absolutely perfect.
Well, yeah, it's...
Fix that border, please. Ah, this red border is still here, sorry. Oh, by the way, why the fuck is going on? Not full screen, why not? No.
So... Well, of course, the cleansing light cannot come yet, so I guess that the Harpy has to die anyway. No, he could even like kill the Centaur Archer.
Yeah, but for that he is definitely killing his Harpy. That's why Grobyl is thinking so long. That's what I mean. No option here is really absolutely perfect.
But what I would do is like attack the Harpy with the Snowbane, then or no, Rhea doesn't Rhea does hypnotize. Yeah, she does. So he can use 2 units to attack the Harpy. That is possible because if he attacks first with the Snow Maiden and he kills the Archer, guess he attacks with the Snow Maiden, then outmaneuvers the Harpy to kill it with the Stalker. Exactly. And now the Harpy is dead as well.
Yeah. And he has a nice blocker against the Crusher here. That was probably the perfect move what he could do.
That was a really good turn. As long as there is no area of effect, that's pretty good. I mean, it would be really nice for him if, like, trupiciel is baited into using his Unix. Now.
Earthquakes, that's definitely helpful. And another, that's the last Earthquake already, and this is really, really, really good for trupiciel. But what we see, he needs another unit now, and he has only 4 points and 2 cards left. And it comes really another Tainted Orc. This is probably the best what can come. But what we see now is the perfect situation for using the Cleansing Light probably, and maybe using the Peos. Or at least one Peo to kill the Crusher. But he don't even need it. After this outmaneuver draw, it's even better for him. Now he can kill the Tainted Orc on the bottom lane, blocking... No, the Path of Ancestors is here. Oh man, again. It's so painful, because otherwise he could prevent the Tainted Orc on top from attacking, and would have a completely cleared up field with a lot of big units.
Yeah, that's still not bad here.
It's still not bad, definitely not. But without the Path of the Ancestors, it would work so much better.
Oh man, if there is a swarm now, it's a pain.
Definitely.
Okay, Rhea is gone, but the field is also gone, so it's not. She's not as important as she was earlier.
Yeah, with Rhea, he was able to get the field control completely back in his favor.
Oh come on, tell me another path for the next turn. This is. Oh my god.
Yeah, trupiciel is really, really,
It
really
feels
good with
like
his events here.
It feels like is that event on the field every turn. To be honest, because we are looking from Grobyl's perspective. I mean, if you look from trupiciel and we think, oh my god, another Mana Storm and another Tainted Orc.
He is really throwing not so bad, holding himself, but he would prefer here definitely a swarm, because a swarm would be so hard for
Swarm
him.
would be super duper win.
Also only a earthquake, but he can't have another earthquake because he has used already 4. So I'm really sure we will not see another earthquake in this game, if there is no singularity at
I'm
least.
pretty sure he has a unique on the hand and waits on it because he wants Grobyl to use his cleansing light.
Yeah, probably. But maybe he's not expecting 2 cleansing lights, we don't know. But normally Shuma deck actually is played with 2 cleansing lights, so normally he should expect 2.
So at least there is some damage. The Tainted Dark in the top is dead, actually.
I'm really sure that he will use the cleansing light now and both payros on the Tainted Orcs. But the problem is still, after it won Swarm and the game is changed again, no, he's using the mercenaries for what exactly? Now he's using the cleansing light and 1 payro to kill the Tainted Orc. Yeah. Now he's using also the cleansing light, I guess. No, he's blocking. That's interesting. I think in this situation he still is scared, I think, of the Might of Nature and wanna hold his cleansing light because.
But that would have been my play as well. I would have just because I think that's a really good play here. I mean, of course, the swarm, but the swarm is always bad. Oh, there is the out.
Why? Why has used this? For what? You want to do the damage now?
That is weird.
Why yes? That was a misplay. A terrible misplay. 4 damage was already enough for trupiciel here. That was definitely not the right play. That was just wasted free damage, free resources. And here comes the Singer. Now he has even more options. This game is gone right here, I think, with the Singer, because now he can push back and use his payos whenever he wants. And if he's drawing now as well, what he probably will do, maybe he finds also an outmaneuver and can finish already in the next turn. Latest on.
I think he will use the payos right away. There's no need to wait.
No, definitely. Yeah, but I would... I don't know. I would have drawn, I guess. Has he drawn already? It seems like.
Yeah, he already drew. He drew the Stream Singer.
I thought that was a normal. No, the Dark Assassin was a normal card for this turn by Grobyl here.
Yeah, and now he doesn't care about the Earth Grasp anymore.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure, because trupiciel has been holding to 1 card for all that long game, I'm pretty sure he has the Light of Tomorrow, or might have probably more the Light of Tomorrow on his hand.
Yes. The real painful thing for trupiciel would be now, or for Grobyl would be now only... What is he doing?
Why didn't he use the Mercs before? Oh no, there is the...
Oh.
Yeah, with the Mercs it's over. I mean, it's over, GG. I think he doesn't have 2 blockers now, because he lost 3 Harpies.
Yes.
And he has probably he has an Earth Grasp and a War Oliphant and a Light of Tomorrow in his hand.
We know he has no 1-point units. The mercenaries for Ishuma is safe. That means Grobyl is winning this best of 3 series with 2-1 in a real close last match here.
Oh my god, that was pretty cool.
In the end, 2 plays that were not absolutely perfectly by trupiciel. First, the 3-point resource waste in the turn before, and here again using the mercenaries too late to kill not the Singer, but it would not have changed anything, to be honest, because it was over anyway.
We have to say that he was missing a bit on units, and he was that's kind of the problem he has. The enemy Shuma is likely to have some way to deal with his unique, and he cannot play it. But if he doesn't play it, and that's a bit the thing about Sardok. Sardok is really strong if both of his units hit the field. If not, he's not that powerful.
Yeah.
He's still okay, but he's not really. I mean, not really that powerful in late game as he could be.
Yeah.